This hour of news and views is sponsored by African Muslims Agency. African Muslims Agency, a beacon of hope to communities for over 35 years in Africa and beyond. We've come to the back end of our show, and right now we'll be joined by the spokesperson for the Art for Justice exhibition, NaseemKathrada. Naseem, jazakallah so much for joining us, and welcome to Salam Media.
Shukran, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum to your listeners, and really thank you for the opportunity.
I mean, first of all, just give us insight a bit on Art for Justice. What is it? What's it all about? We've always known that, art has been an integral, part or form of activism. We've seen it being used numerous times, even here in South Africa, during the dark days of apartheid, arts in different, all of its varieties, whether it's music or dancing, painting, art, sculpting. It was an important factor in raising awareness on the struggles that people of South Africa are going through. Art for Justice, is it the same thing? Who is it aimed for, and what's the inspiration?
Okay, yeah, very much so. I think art is a fantastic expression of a non-violent way of trying to express your opinions. And I've just come now from the court, where there's the court case going on with the gentleman that allegedly murdered some of our Muslim women, one of our Muslim women, Lagranta Jan Firdaus, inshallah. Yeah, so art is very much a way to express ourselves. The artist approached me about 2 months ago. I think, with all that's been going on in Gaza, many of us have felt helpless in terms of what we can do for them. People have been sending money, people have been going across, but not everybody has the ability, the wherewithal to get across and provide direct assistance. And each of us needs to express our solidarity with the Palestinian people in different ways. And she suggested to me that she'd like to put up a series of artwork that both celebrate the Palestinian people, but also highlight some of the plight that they're currently going through and have been going through for the last 75 years. So she's put together about 30 to 40 different pieces, which she wanted to exhibit. And her way of giving back would be that if any of the pieces get sold, she will donate all of the profits directly to Gaza. So this is not for profit in any way. It's really a passion project that she's getting involved in. The artist's name is NaseemKathrada. She's a young artist, up and coming. She's formally studying Thuluth Arabic calligraphy, but really has a passion. She's been to Palestine herself, so she's seen the plight of the people. And it's one of those projects that it really is a passion project. So yeah, it's an exhibition that she's going to display on Saturday. I can give you more details if that's what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. And let's touch on the artwork itself. Is this paintings? Is this calligraphy pieces, sculptures? What exactly will she be showcasing?
Sure. So Aisha displays her ways in different formats. So she does a lot of paintings, a lot of the traditional oil and watercolor and acrylic paintings. So they'll be on display, some of those original ones. But interestingly, she's trying to make her art a bit more accessible. So she's done quite a few digital paintings, which then obviously become a lot more affordable. They can be multiplied. So the cost of one piece can be shared amongst different. So you can do 5 or 6 digital prints. Whereas the originals, obviously, there's a lot of time goes into, and those are once-off pieces that can never be repeated. So there's elements of paintings. There's some digital arts that's been printed out. But interestingly, she's also done quite a bit of work where she personalizes items. So some of her artwork will be shown on things like tote bags, on little Perspex boxes, and some that sort of thing. So the idea is to try and generate as much profit as possible for Gaza. So there'll be some original pieces on display and for sale, but there'll also be pieces for as low as 200, 250 Rand that are accessible to pretty much anybody. So the idea would be to try and attract as many people as possible to come through, see the exhibition, show support for it, and then obviously there'll be a range of items for sale across the board.
Mm-hmm. And I think, let's focus a bit on the day of the exhibition itself. Where will it be held? What time? And how can people, ultimately get there and be a part of this very, very important exhibition and initiative?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So the exhibition is going to be held this Saturday, the 8th of June. The doors will open from 11 in the morning and it'll be open till 11 in the evening. It's going to be held at the St. James on Venice Hotel, which is on 100 Venice Road in Morningside in Durban. Very well-known landmark in Durban. The venue has been donated for free, and we would like to thank Mr. Musa for that. Again, as part of his contribution to the project. Yeah, so between 11 and 8 in the morning, 11 in the morning to 8 in the evening on Saturday, the 8th of June at St. James on Venice Hotel.
Mm-mm. And just lastly, this is Aisha's first exhibition.
Yeah.
How is she feeling? How excited is she? And I'm pretty sure having Palestine as the overarching theme of it, is really really important for her.
Yeah, sure. Look, it's a first solo exhibition. She's done smaller exhibitions where she's, been at shows and showed some of her art previously. So yeah, it's very exciting, very nerve-wracking at the moment because lots and lots of, I mean, literally hundreds of hours of work have gone into it. We're at the tail end of it. We're trying to help her with obviously the organizing and the rest of it while she's still busy completing some pieces. But excited, nervous, and of course, as I've said, very passionate about it. I maybe just want to add just one point that, so the day will not just be an exhibition. Um,
Hmm.
we'll have a table, for example, if you want to bring your kids along, they can do some coloring in. She's designed a few pieces that they can color in for themselves so they can be occupied for a bit. There'll be some Palestinian food available for sale again. So we're really trying to create an atmosphere, family atmosphere, people to come and spend, if not the whole day, then at least an hour or so with us and have a chance to talk to the artist, understand what she's doing as well.
No, perfect. I think that's really, really important to make sure that it's a well-rounded family fun day. Those that want to get in hold of you, to contact you, might have questions, queries. How do they get hold of you guys?
Sure, they can WhatsApp me on 071 872 0243. Or if they want to, they can go onto Aisha's Instagram page, which is at Aisha Kathrada at Fine Arts, Aisha.Kathrada at Fine Arts.
All right, we're going to leave it there. Naseem, thank you so much for joining us, and we hope the people of Durban do come out and support this very, very important initiative.
Yeah, it's Comrades on Sunday, so I'm guessing lots of people from out of town will be here as well. So they also are more than welcome to please come and spend an hour or
Definitely,
so with us.
def-
Okay, thank
definitely.
you.
Yeah. Thank, thank you so much, Naseem. We're going to leave it there. If you are in around Durban, make your way to the St. James Hotel at 100 Venice Road, Morningside on Saturday, the 8th of June. This is from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I think, as Naseem did point out there, this is not just going to be an art exhibition. It's going to be a family fun day where there'll be a kiddies art station and there'll be different varieties of Palestinian food. So do come out and support a very important initiative. And as Naseem mentioned there, all of the proceeds from whatever pieces that have been sold are going to be donated to the people of Palestine. We all know the story. We all know what's happening there. They are currently surviving a genocide that's it has even been gone beyond that. It's a genocide. It's very difficult to put into words what the people of Palestine are going through right now. The children are malnourished. The people have lost their homes, the schools, hospitals and all kinds of amenities they're destroyed. So I think in whatever little way that you can contribute, I think this is one of the ways that you can do. This is a public invite to join this very compelling artistic journey at the St. James Hotel, 100 Venice Road, Morningside, on Saturday, 8th June 2024 this year. This weekend, and it starts at 11 a.m. right till 8 p.m. We have come to the back end of our show. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us your time. Julia Ali will be back with you tomorrow morning. But from me, Salano Makwidere, and the rest of the team, is goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.